And for Frank and Michael, I think this is, just going into that on the basic, more of the structural biology side or general biology side, maybe is a better way to frame it. We do see that even with things like AlphaFold, where some of the weights are restricted or you might need additional licensing. As we're looking to build out imaging data sets, digital pathology data sets, many of these often having a lot of cost in terms of storage and management. Any thoughts on moving forward, how we might be able to enable some sharing of that and not need to reproduce, re-image, or rebuild those models from scratch?
I think one of the questions that Wade asked around imaging data sets in particular is that the US does not have a good data repository for storing these kinds of data, partly because of the size, but I think partly just because there hasn't been as much appreciation of the quality of the signal that these kinds of data provide. Part of it is building technologies to be able to extract those kinds of insights. But to the point where we have another, SRA, for instance, which is the repository for genomic analysis, that we can actually have corresponding analogs of that, where all NIH-funded projects end up having to deposit imaging data into a centralized repository. I think that is going to be really hard to, until we get to that point, it's going to be really hard to count on large-scale data sets to come to fruition.
Hopefully there are NIH-funded studies
And that
going
too.
forward.
Stay positive.